This person says, I'm not a Christian, but I would definitely rather live under a Christian government than a Democrat run government. LOL. So the way that you worded this is that you would rather live under a Christian government and then go ahead and live under a Democratic government in subsequent order because you got the wrong then in there. Having said that, I understand what you're saying. You don't want to live in a country where Democrats could possibly be in control of the government. You'd rather live in a country that's a Christian theocracy, that is devoid of democracy. And as a digital life coach, I'm here to give you some free advice. I'm not even going to bill you for this one. Then move. You could have everything you want. Just move to Russia. Russia proclaims itself to be a Christian country, and they lack democracy. They live under a dictatorship which folks like yourself seem to enjoy. So just pack your shit and go, and you could have the best of everything it is that you want. Why is it that you want to live in a theocracy, if you don't mind me asking, before we wrap up our conversation? Why is it that you would choose to live under theocratic rule rather than live in an open democracy and just have somebody you don't like be in power? It defies logic for me, but maybe you have an explanation for it. Because, you see, it's guys like you that have railed away, rightfully so, for years against things like the Taliban or nations that are ruled by a Muslim majority and thus are a religious nation in that they, sorry, I was looking for my words, in that they are ruled by Sharia law. They're ruled by Muslim theocracy. And guys like you have a problem with that. Once again, rightfully so. I have a problem with it too. I have a problem with any country that's run theocratically. But you guys like you rail away against that, and now you opine for that. Now you want that. Guys like you always talk about our founding fathers and how great they were because they broke away from the tyrannical rule of the British monarch. One of the things that they were escaping, it wasn't just taxes, it wasn't just oppressive rule, it was the theocratic rule that existed under the British monarch, right? They wanted to be free. They wanted to be free to worship how they want, believe how they want, speak openly how they want to. And now you guys are yearning to go backwards. You guys are yearning to go back to a time when we were under theocratic rule. You guys don't give a shit about the founding fathers. You don't give a shit about how this nation was formed. You don't give a shit about the Constitution. If you did, you wouldn't say stupid shit like this. You're literally saying, fuck the Constitution, give me a Christian rule. Give me a theocratic rule in my country. Just move. And you don't have to worry about it anymore. Move to Russia, denounce your American citizenship, become a Russian citizen, and you could have what you want. A lack of democracy and Christian rule. Problem solved, Tiger.